Good morning, third graders. Welcome to your Tuesday grammar and phonics lesson. Today, you will need a pencil, highlighters, and a workbook. I would suggest at least two different highlighter colors, okay? And your practice workbook. Okay, today we are going to do a warm up on page 21 in your workbook. Then we'll talk about the long O sound for phonics. We'll talk about simple and compound sentences and do some workbook practice together. And I have made a really fun Kahoot game practice for your homework tonight. Okay, make sure that you have these materials ready to go and let's get started. Okay, before we do our warm up today, I want to remind you of a very important part of grammar that we've been studying. Let's read this together. Ready? Go. A sentence expresses a complete thought. Every sentence has a subject and predicate. So think of subject and predicate like a puzzle piece. If you only have one puzzle piece, it's unfinished. But when you have two, you can connect them together to make one complete thought. Remember, if it's incomplete, it's called a fragment. Okay, go to grammar, which is in the middle. It says grammar at the bottom. And I want you to go to grammar page 21. This is talking about simple sentences. So I want you to do this page on your own and then come back here and check. Are you ready to check your work? Did you do your best? Now, before we check our work, did you read your instructions and follow your instructions carefully? The instructions are in bold and they say, read each group of words below, write S if the group of words is a simple sentence, draw a line between the subject and predicate. Did you do that? Okay, let's check. Number one is a simple sentence. Let's read number one together. My friend Mara likes snow. Do you see where I drew the line? My friend Mara is the first puzzle piece. Like snow is the second puzzle piece. Okay? Number two is a simple sentence. Let's read it together. We built a snowman. Number three is a fragment, so you should have done nothing. Number four, let's read together. My brother skated on the pond. Number five, it's not a sentence, it's just a fragment. Number six, let's read together. Mara and I hid behind a snow fort. Number seven, Mom called for us. Number eight, she gave us good soup. Number nine is a fragment, but number 10 is a simple sentence. Let's read it. Then we played games inside. Make sure that you divided the sentence correctly and you wrote S for simple sentence. Pause your video if you need to fix your work. Okay, now turn to the back of your workbook and go to phonics and spelling, page number 28, and let's look at our spelling words for this week. Okay, before we do this page, I want to read the spelling words. It's very important. especially because we're not coming to school and you probably aren't getting a lot of opportunity to practice English, you need to repeat after me. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 1, coast, float, toad, coal, soak, gold, sold, scold, slope, almost there, broke, note, bone, slow, show, one more, foe. Okay, all of these sounds are the long O sound. I want to make sure that you know what each word means. So, if you want a challenge, you can pause your video now and do this by yourself, then come back to check. If you want to do it with me, that's okay too. Let's keep going. Number 1, shore, beach, coast. Number 2, frog, lizard, toad. Number 3, silver, copper, gold. Number 4, letter, email, note. I like to write you guys notes. Number 5, bought, rented, sold. Change your answers if you got them wrong, if you're coming here to check. And if you're doing it with me, pause your video, make sure you have good handwriting as you copy down these answers. Okay, I'm going to move on. Number 6, I learned how to float during swim class. Do you know how to float? It's not easy. Number 7, you can burn coal to make heat. Number 8, Mom had to soak my pants to remove the grass stains. Number 9, I had to scold my puppy when he chewed my shoe. I hope you guys don't ever get scolded by your parents. Number 10, the ball rolled down the steep slope. Number 11, the wheel on the wagon broke when we pulled it. Almost done. Number 12, on our field trip, we saw a huge dinosaur bone. Number 13, a rabbit is fast, but a snail is very slow. Are you fast or slow? I bet you guys are faster than me. I'm not very fast. I'm slow. Number 14, I want to show you the painting I made. I love when you guys show me your work. Last one, 15, the opposite or antonym of a friend is foe. If you are not a friend, you are a foe. Okay, so pause your video if you need more time. Study the meaning of your spelling words so you know how to use them correctly. Okay, now that we've finished with our spelling words, we are going to go to grammar. Sorry, I'm trying to make my video smaller. There we go. Grammar page 22, and you need one of your highlighters. It is very important that you highlight and copy me. So, first sentence. A compound sentence contains 2 related sentences by joining the coordinating conjunctions and or but. What I want you to highlight is and or but. Highlight that. When you're looking for a compound sentence, you need to look for these words. Okay, let's skip the middle sentence. You can read it if you want to, but I'm going to skip it. Last one, place a comma before and or but in a compound sentence. Highlight that. Now, in my computer, I did a box, but that's because if I did a highlight, it would block out the words. So you can put a box or you can just highlight what I did. Now, this is on grammar page 22, and this is the very top of your page. But now let's look at the bottom. Now, all these sentences are about cats and dogs. So I thought it would be funny to put a picture of Bingsu. I was playing with her and she kept grabbing the string with her mouth. And when I took a picture, her little tongue is sticking out. She's funny. Okay, first, we need to read our instructions. Read each simple sentence. So we know these are not compound yet, they are simple. Combine or put together the sentences to make a compound sentence. Use the coordinating conjunction, which is and, but, or, in parentheses, and write the new sentence on the line. Okay, now you are going to need your second highlighter. You should have 2 color highlighters, or you can have 2 color pencils or 2 markers. Let's look at number 1. Read each simple sentence. Dogs make good pets. Cats are good pets too. Our coordinating conjunction, and. Now, are the subjects the same or different? Dogs, cats. Our subjects are different. But I want to look at the predicate. Make good pets are good pets too. Our predicates are the same. I would like you to highlight only the predicate, and it needs to be the same color because the sentences are saying that both dogs and cats make good pets, so the predicates are the same. Highlight just like I did, please. Now, if you want to pause your video and try to put the sentences together, you can, or you can copy me right now. My subjects are different, dogs and cats. But then I need to make the predicate the same, make good pets. So the and goes in between my 2 subjects. Dogs and cats make good pets. Another way that you could have written this, dogs make good pets and cats are good pets too. But the most simple and the best way to put that sentence together, dogs and cats make good pets. Okay, let's look at number 2. Dogs learn tricks easily. Cats are not easy to train. Our predicates are different. I want you to highlight one predicate in one color and the other predicate in a different color because now our subjects are different and our predicates are different. If you want to try to write this sentence on your own, pause your video now. Okay, let's see how to put these 2 sentences together. Dogs learn tricks easily. So I copied the exact first sentence, comma, but cats are not easy to train. These 2 sentences are completely different. That's why we're using but, because these 2 sentences are being compared to each other. Dogs learn easily, but cats are not easy to train. And that's true, you guys. Cats are not easy to train. Number 3, you can teach your pet. You can take your pet to a trainer. Now, the predicates are different, but the subject is the same. You can, but we need to combine these 2 separate predicates. Pause your video if you want to try by yourself or copy my answer now. You can teach your pet or take your pet to a trainer. There's a comma after pet, and we're using the coordinating conjunction or. Number 4, pause your video if you need more time to write. Dogs are eager to please. They like to work for treats. Our predicates are different, but our subjects are actually the same. Dogs and they are both talking about dogs. It's not saying dogs are eager to please and horses like to work for treats. We know that they means dogs. So look at these 2, same subject, different predicate. How do we put these together? You can try on your own, pause your video, or let's check together now. Dogs are eager to please and like to work for treats, period. Put a comma after please, and we're putting these 2 sentences about dogs together with and. Pause your video. Make sure you finish writing. Cats are very independent. They can also be sweet pets. Now, our subjects are the same. Cats and they are both talking about cats. Our coordinating conjunction is but, so we're comparing these two sentences. Our predicates are different. Cats are very independent. They can also be sweet pets. Can you put these two sentences together? Cats are very independent, but can also be sweet pets. And that's really true, guys. So we've been doing all this talking about cats and dogs. I think we need to look at some pictures of cats and dogs. Pause your video if you're still writing, but if not, let's go on and look at some pictures of cats and dogs. So here, Tong Tong had so much fun this weekend playing with Bingsu and Mockley. Oh my goodness, he had so much fun. So he actually is still at my house now because he doesn't want to come back to school because Bing and Mock are at home. So here he is rolling around with them. And of course, here's Bingsu with her tongue sticking out. Now, as we read about and put sentences together today, it said that dogs are easy to train, but cats are very independent. That is so true. I put all of my belongings here and I was cleaning, and all of these things are kind of breakable. And my cat jumped up there and tried to knock them over. Ugh, cats do not listen. Now, something that Mr. Mathern and I like to do is we like to walk dogs for our friend. These aren't our dogs, but we like to take care of these dogs and help their owner by walking them and getting them exercise. How many dogs do you see in this picture? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This black shadow is actually a dog. Dogs are so easy to train. They love to listen and obey. They're much easier than cats. Now, I remember one third grade friend said that he really liked Shiba Inus. Who was that? I really can't remember who it was, but I remember that somebody said that they liked Shiba Inus in our Skype meeting. So I wanted to make sure and put a picture of this sweet puppy dog. He's a good boy. Okay, now we are almost done. This is not something we're going to do for classwork today, but I wanted to highlight important parts of grammar, page 23. So let's go. All you have to do is turn the page to grammar, page 23. And I want you to highlight, begin simple and compound sentences with a capital letter. Highlight that, please. And then I want you to highlight these 3 words: declarative, interrogative, exclamation. Now, exclamation we know, but declarative and interrogative are very different words. Do you know what they mean? Well, let's read. In simple and compound sentences with the correct punctuation. That means period, question mark, or exclamation. If the sentence is declarative, end it with a period. So that's like you're saying something. I'm declaring this. School ends at 3:30, period. If the sentence is a question or interrogative, end it with a question mark. So interrogative and question are synonyms. Okay. And of course, exclamation we should know. Now, I want you guys for homework. Today is Tuesday. So I would like you to practice the Kahoot quiz game for today only. And tomorrow we have a holiday. So we don't have any video lessons for tomorrow. But I would like to suggest that during your free time tomorrow, you practice doing some workbook pages. Now, phonics and spelling is very easy. It's just practicing and looking at the words and how to sort them. So phonics and spelling, page 26 and 27. And then grammar, page 23 and 24, we will check on Thursday. So I would like you guys to at least either today or tomorrow, you have 2 days, do grammar, page 23 and 24, and phonics, page 26 and 27. You can do some pages today and some pages tomorrow. You can do all the pages tomorrow. It's up to you. So remember, we're going to check grammar on Thursday. And I would like you to do the Quiz Kahoot game so that you can practice. And it took me a long time to make it, and I tried to make it fun. Anyway, okay, this is what I want you to do for Tuesday and Wednesday. I will see you Thursday for our lesson, and have a good holiday. See you later. Bye.